Hello.
Hey, what's going on? I hope you guys can hear me because we have the thing over there. You probably can hear me just fine.
I mean, we could literally just put it on the office.
No, because we're gonna have to write on the table.
We don't write on the table.
No, I mean the paper is on the table, and we have to write on the paper.
Tommy said we got new games today.
Got some boxes in today.
Go Coco.
Sweet. How's everybody doing?
Everybody's probably tired after Gen Con.
It's been a weird week. We've had some crazy storms come in, and we had to cancel this stream earlier this week because there were tornado warnings and all this other stuff going on, and we're just like, yeah, let's just chill out for a minute.
Yeah, because last time we tried to stream during a storm, it got cut off, and I was anxious the entire time.
And the power went out the last time, so it was like,
That's true.
let's not do anything today. And then our internet's been wonky because of those storms, taking out all of these, I guess, relays or whatever they are. Feet tired from walking 34,635 steps so far today.
I walked from the bedroom to the couch. I don't feel good.
Yeah.
That's as far as I went.
Thank you for this time roller. 33 months. That's enormously huge.
Hi, Phantom.
Span of time. Phantom, hello. Hope you are recovering from your fun. Mayor of Canada, welcome back. I'm still waiting for a pun to come up.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the rest of it.
Yeah. I don't know if there's something else coming up. Yeah, so today we have a Kickstarter preview game for you guys. It's going to be a roll and write battle. So it's primarily a two-player game, but you can play a solo version of it. And we've got on the table the two-player game, so we're going to be battling back and forth as far as points go, and we're going to be rolling dice and drafting. And those dice are going to correspond to features that we draw on the planet of Mars.
Yeah.
So this game is called Pioneers on Mars, and it's by Pioneers of Fun.
They've changed their name a few times, so we're going to go with Pioneers of Fun.
Yeah.
Because we think that's what it's supposed to be. I could not tag them on anything on Instagram.
Yeah. I believe it's a German group that has put this game out. So as always with, European stuff, I don't want to butcher their name or anything, but
that's why I don't try.
That's what it says on their website, Pioneers of Fun, and that's what we're going to go with because it's easier to say.
That's true.
Gen Con not so tiring to me because not as much walking, and I took a relaxed attitude to not have FOMO, just chill, play games.
That sounds like the way it should be.
Yeah. Unfortunately, especially at Gen Con with some of the stuff that we saw that was going to be there, it's a little difficult. Pioneers on Mars, yes. Shake your pom-poms. Definitely.
So speaking of Gen Con, I know that we talked a lot about, we're definitely going next year. After all the crap I saw this year, and I even read things online, things I didn't tell you that were going on. And I'm like, do I really even want to do Gen Con now? Because a few people can ruin an experience, and it's not just the Mickey Mouse Punching Club.
Mickey Mouse Punching Club.
Yeah, it's not just that. Just some of the other things that I read from people that were there that got verbally abused by staff of Gen Con and things like that. There was definitely a sexist person at Gen Con, and there was a homophobic person that worked for Gen Con. So I was like, oh, that's great. So I don't know.
Your hotel roommate snored like a bloody chainsaw.
Oh, was I there? Did I sleep there and just not show up?
Wow.
Because that's how I snore. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, everyone's heard about what was going on at Gen Con.
I'm just worried I'm going to get too anxious at Gen Con because I'm not going to be able to just go and sit somewhere and play without paying for it. So, I don't know about Gen Con now.
Well, I mean, we'll see what happens. But we've got a whole bunch of other cons that...
Yeah, like next month.
Yeah. But... anyways, what we're doing today...
Nope.
...is a roll and write game, which is coming out
rolls, you write.
Which is coming out on Kickstarter, or scheduled to launch live on September 1st.
Well, we all know how things get delayed,
yeah,
so we don't
scheduled. Know. But Moobot does have the link up there if you want to check it out on the preview page. You can go ahead and click on the notification button for it. It's only £4, which I don't know.
I wish I was £4.
I don't know the conversion to American dollars, but it's really cheap for a parent and play, as they all are. And you get to play this with someone else on the same sheet.
This Gen Con talkie. I know. I saw that there was a gamers room, and I thought that was really neat. I really did enjoy Origins. But Dice Tower East is definitely on my list as well. And that's in the summer, at least, and the kids won't be in school.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Dice Tower East. We've talked about it.
Yeah. All right.
So the way we're going to be playing this is that...
roll?
Well, I mean, do you know all the rules?
No, I just said I roll.
Yeah, so we're going to roll dice.
Yep.
Okay? And the active player who rolls a dice is going to choose a die.
Okay.
Then the other player is going to choose two, and then the
Sagrada.
active player is going to choose their last. So there is going to be one left over. And the way we're going to be playing this is that you're going to take the two die, and you're going to see what icons correspond to those pips.
Okay.
And you're going to place them on the field like dominoes. So they're going to have to be adjacent to each other.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's been a few days since I read this rule book and, squirrel.
Yeah. So...
it said for our first game that we stick to the middle and we don't play with the volcanoes.
Yeah, so the outer edge is a no-no zone
for this play.
For this play. The volcanoes are pretty interesting, and we'll get to those later. But there are icons out here. I don't exactly remember what they are.
That's why I was getting ready to look. I know
one of them is a greenhouse, which is obviously the building with the little plant in it. One of them is a communication antenna, which is obviously this one. It's not an ice cream bowl.
Why not?
I believe the little foot icon are personnel.
I'm trying to find it on this rulebook. Okay, there's volcanoes. I don't want to know about volcanoes.
There are solar panels. And I'm not sure what the twirly wind ones are.
I'm having to zoom in to see things. Sorry.
But we're going to be placing whatever dice we drafted onto the field.
Yes.
And the way we're gonna get points is if we can match up these icons with the other icons that are already on the map, or ones that have already been placed. Any matching icons, and we'll show this when we play it because it's a lot easier to explain it when we actually play it. We're to gain points in a line that extend out from the. Trust me, it's gonna. I can't explain it right now, but
that's why I try not to do words. I am still not finding the iconography on here, and I am in the rule book. Why is my brain not working?
I don't know, but anytime we score points, it's going to be recorded on our little missile here. I guess it's
the dust is, or this one is called Devil Dust.
Devil Dust.
This is a greenhouse.
I believe this is a rover. The icon with the...
Yes, that's a rover. So your rulebook does not have what things actually are. The foot is settlers.
Settlers
that
on Mars.
Okay, rover.
And then solar panels, basically. So we're building these features on Mars with the dice that we draft. Anytime we do score any points for the features that we place, they're going to go into our missile here, starting with on the left and make our way to the right.
That's a satellite.
I said communication, so
yeah,
I think it's the same.
I'm just complaining about a rulebook. Don't worry with me.
That's fine. Like, there are no...
yeah, because I thought that, like, there was something here with all the icons saying this means this, but apparently I made that up in my own head.
So the 1 pip is the greenhouse. The 2 is the settlers. The 3 is the communications satellite. The 4 is the solar panels. The 5 is the devil twister. And the 6 is the rover. Okay. Now there are icons on this grid here, which you're going to have to explain because I don't remember what these icons mean.
Do we need to like restart this entire video?
We may need to restart the whole entire thing.
Because like my brain's not working. Alright. Which one am I looking at? Sorry.
The grid with the scoring. There is a star and then there's a meteor.
Okay. If you mark a square on your score track that contains an ability icon, you must immediately use it. The star icon allows you to mark the lowest value on your score track. The meteor allows you to use one of the 6 available abilities.
Okay, which is right here.
So the one with the die, split your dice to draw icons on the map, taking another turn immediately. What's the one beside it?
It's the question mark.
Draw any one icon anywhere on the map.
Okay, and then there's the 2 with the question mark.
Draw the icon shown on the remaining die. Remember that the 5th die that left. Remember that, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's the 2. I'm assuming you get to reroll.
Reroll both your die and take another turn.
Okay, and then there's the single X.
Draw a cross icon anywhere on the map. You cannot block your opponent's future moves. Or you can block your opponent's future moves.
Okay.
So you put an X.
So that means put an X anywhere in the grid here.
And then the last one is mark 2 consecutive spaces on your lowest score track. You can chain combos if timed well.
Right. So the way we're going to score in this game is whoever has the highest score in their lowest scoring track is going to win. So maybe making it all even is a good thing. I don't know.
I'm just gonna roll.
However, there are other bonus actions you can take that stay with you throughout the entire game if you can unlock them.
That is true. Reroll.
There's a reroll.
This one is you may add 1 to the value of one of your dice. This one is you can subtract 1. This is you may take over, or you may turn over all of your dice. And then this one is you may change one of your dice to any value if both of your dice have the same value.
Right. And how do we unlock those again? Those abilities?
You mark a permanent ability once you have shown your opponent which one you have. You can use multiple permanent abilities each turn if you have more than one permanent ability. Changing a dice result from 1 to 6 and 6 to 1 is allowed.
Okay. But how do we get those?
Oh, if you mark one of the rightmost squares on your score track that contains the stars.
Oh, these down here at the end? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going
I'm
to take
sorry.
a while.
I like heard what you said and I was like, what are you talking about? Like, but I forgot that I didn't say it out loud.
Ask not what you can do with your die, but what your die can do for you.
Yeah, this rules explanation was going to be clipped out. We're just going to do the playthrough.
Yeah.
Probably. Because my brain went stupid as soon as the camera turned on. Stars on Mars. Alright. So, I'm drafting a die, then you're drafting 2, then I draft 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will show how it scores, because that's probably the most...
I feel like I want a 5.
That's the most difficult part of this one. Let's see. Okay, so I'm assuming you're going to start on this side, right?
I mean, that's my side.
Does it matter?
Yeah, because your spaceship's over there.
It is over there, but we can pretty much mark anywhere. I think it says not to place your features on where an opponent has drawn theirs. Just so it's not like, oh, you're drawing that, so I'm going to go ahead and draw right next to it.
Well, it says draw the icons as a single pair onto the empty space on your sheet. During the first round, both players must draw adjacent to the pre-drawn icons.
Right.
And they must draw those icons in different areas of the board, not adjacent to an opponent's.
Right.
For your first turn.
Yeah. Okay, so you took the 5.
I took a 5.
Which is a Dust Devil. Or Dirty Devil. So I get to pick 2. I will take the 4. Which is this icon, the solar panel. Mm-hmm. And... let's see, there's just... I don't think it really matters what I pick. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 1, which is the greenhouse.
Okay. You can go ahead and draw your icons first.
Right, so we're going to have to draw them like this on the board. We can't split the icons up anywhere. It has to be sort of like a domino side thing. So here's what I want to do. So I want to score some points here. Mm-hmm. And I've got a solar panel here. So I can do it here, or here, or here. I don't think it matters in which direction you can go. But I'll go ahead and draw it here. So it's a big old square with a bunch of panels there.
Alright, and then your 1 die.
And then the greenhouse I'll put right next to. Like that. I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm going to score. Basically, the scoring goes this way. From where you have drawn your images, you're going to follow a line through the 3 sides that are open.
Okay.
On each of your icons. So on this one here, I can score from this way, and then down. Which is going to score me 1, right? Mm-hmm. Does it also score the...
Oh, you're physically asking me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I'm just trying to see if it's a 1 or a 2.
Draw the icons in single pair. First, score one of your icons in the singular pair you've drawn, and then the other. There are 3 lines emerging from the one icon you want to score. In all 3 directions for an icon, score 1 point for each matching icon. Icons you've just drawn do not score each other. Okay. Mark the leftmost empty square in the respective row with a cross on your score track accordingly.
So like I said,
and then the same with the second.
So 3 directions that are opened. I only get 1 point for matching this. Mm-hmm. So I will draw an X on the leftmost of my square here. Unfortunately, my greenhouse is not adjacent to any other greenhouses, so it scores nothing. But I did get my first mark on my ship.
This is true. Alright, so I'm drawing a Dustnado, that's what I'm going to call it, and a satellite. I feel like I'm going to do it this way. So, so 3 is this thing. Looks like a sailboat upside down. Boop. So that's my 3, and then my 5 is the dust needle. So I can do it here, here, or here. And I feel like doing it.
Now remember, we're not doing the.
Oh right, we're not doing the gray. That's right.
Yeah.
So I have to do it here, here. So.
So when I did look at the rulebook, or the PDF, it had nothing about the outer edge that's gray. So even if I tried to look to see what it was for, and I couldn't find it in there.
Man, did I lose it? Where'd my rulebook go?
But you are scoring 1 for the satellites.
Yes. Let me get back to the book, which apparently just disappeared on its own. Yes, the satellite, which is 3, so I mark off a little X here. Okay. What are we asking about now?
No, I was just saying that I tried to look for what the gray area outside on the outer edge is for, and there was nothing about it in the rulebook as far as what it was for or how to use it.
Yeah. It only comes into play when you're checking for volcanoes.
Oh yeah, also volcanoes. If you have a empty space that's surrounded by icons, you draw a volcano in the middle of it, and you're going to score a point.
You need me to help? If you ever create an isolated space, one space completely surrounded by all orthogonal adjacent squares, you draw a volcano. On that isolated space, score 1 point for each icon adjacent to that volcano.
Right, so at most 4, right? Because I don't know if diagonals count in that one.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4.
Yeah. Which isn't bad if you manage to be able to do it.
Alright, so we're re-rolling?
I'm going to re-roll.
Yep, here you go.
And then I'm going to choose first, and then you will choose your 2. Whole lot of 4s and 5s and 1s.
So you could do it like I did. And 1, 2, 4, 4.
Okay, so let me see. What would be the most beneficial to me?
Leon said a nap.
I'll take a 4. Now you choose your 2.
I'm going to do a 5. And...
I know.
Two.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and take another one of these.
Okay. You draw first.
All right. You sure you don't want to draw first? Because you let me draw first.
I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
You can draw. Do you see my tornado?
It looks like a scribble. However, I'm going to do the obvious here. Since I have a solar panel and another greenhouse, I'm going to try to score as much points as possible here by
doing it there and there.
Doing it here and here again. Yeah. So
you're going to run out of space eventually, spaceman.
Well, no, I could draw anywhere, really.
Mm-hmm.
This is a greenhouse. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So yeah, I'm gonna score nothing this way, nothing this way. But I'm gonna score 1, 2 for the solar panels. So 1, 2. And then I'm gonna score nothing for this, but 1 point for the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Now I say points, but we're really going to be scoring for the least amount of one thing.
Yes. So I have a 2, which is the footprint, and another double. So I'm gonna do.
And you can draw pretty much anywhere.
I know.
But whatever benefits you the most is wherever the most icons are. So we're going to keep doing this until there's less than 4 spaces left on the board, and then we will go ahead and score. Double question marks?
I've never had In-N-Out Burger. So I score 1 point for this.
So you just drew the feet?
Yep.
And another Dust Devil?
Yep. That one turned out better than the first one.
Yes. So you are going to score 1 for the...
My people only have 4 toes.
For the settler. I don't remember having In-N-Out Burger.
If you've ever been like in Texas or like anywhere down there, I prefer my burgers only go in. Yes.
Hello, weary warlord.
Okay, my turn to roll.
That's funny. We do have a Five Guys restaurant here, which isn't bad as far as burgers go, but it's stupid expensive.
But it's real food. It's not.
Yeah. Which, I mean, a lot of these fast food restaurants now, you go for a family of 4 and you can easily spend up to $40 on like 3 combos, which is stupid.
Alright, I am gonna take
In-N-Out in Vegas. So the website that MoveOn just put out there is the website to the group that created this game and created the Kickstarter. Mm-hmm. If you want to check that out, they are based in Germany.
Now it's Germany?
But they've made some pretty decent games. Mostly roll and writes.
Which are great.
And they've got a YouTube channel that they explain how to play some of their games, which is pretty good. Alright, so there's no 4s out there, which is unfortunate for me.
Nope, sorry.
So there is another greenhouse which I could work with. So there's a 3, which is a satellite, and a 2, which is a settler. So I think I will take the 2 and the 1.
Hi, Beepy.
You already spent your gaming budget this month. Yeah, a lot of people have done that.
Probably. Oh, is it my turn?
Which 7 did you get? What did you get? Yeah, you get to choose yours. We haven't bought any games recently. And by recently, I mean within a week. We usually get a game a week.
We haven't bought anything recently. Alright, do I want a 3?
You sure?
Yes. We have a lot of Kickstarter stuff coming in.
It's hard to keep track.
No, I'm just saying that.
No, I did. I bought the Marvel Villainous recently, and it was last week.
Yes, that was last week. Oh, okay. I don't know what I want. Maybe one of those. Maybe, yeah.
Trust me, it's really hard for me not to buy something. I've been saving up for a specific game that costs quite a bit, but there's always something else that I see there's like, oh, okay, well, this one's...
I haven't really saw anything lately. I mean, obviously, I saw a lot of stuff on Gen Con that, like, I would want, but... Am I drawing first?
You can if you want.
Okay.
So there's one of the zombicide games that I plan on picking up eventually, but it's quite pricey. We already have one.
So I can draw on this
Anywhere,
side of the board? Okay.
$80 at a fancy steakhouse? That's not. That is nothing compared to what we paid for at Origins at the what was it called? That market right by Origins?
So the main market, I don't know.
There's this huge market by Origins, which is like maybe 2 blocks away, which has a North Market. Yeah.
I was like, the market.
So we went there and we were like, oh, let's just get something that we don't normally get. You know, something different.
I didn't score yet. Do I just get the point for the foot?
What did you draw in?
I drew... Oh, wait, that's not that.
Yeah.
Oh, I score a lot this time.
You do. You get 1, 2 for the greenhouse, and then... That's it. Did you just block me?
What? No. I got a star. What does that do?
Okay. The star means you can...
do one of the things?
Use one of your...
At any point?
I believe you have to use it now. I don't know. The chicken place upstairs at North Market. Well, I wish I would have known that there was a chicken place upstairs, but we went to the Moroccan restaurant down there.
I believe it was Moroccan.
Yeah, it was Moroccan, right?
I think so.
Yeah. And we ended up getting 3 plates from the Moroccan place.
Must use it immediately. Allows you to mark the lowest value on your score track. Okay.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, that's between 3. Yeah. So we went and we didn't really get much as far as the plates went, but when we went to check out, it was nearly close to $100 for 3 plates, and we got a kid's plate too for our kid. And that was a really small plate, right?
We just got him...
He didn't get very much.
Yeah, because he doesn't eat food. That's
he doesn't eat food. But it was near $100 for the 3 of us.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
Most women consider Let's Get Talking a game, but I see party game with potential with a little tampering. Yeah.
I have not heard of Let's Get Talking.
Magic Maze is good. Blockbuster board game I've heard is good. Monstrosity, I know that's good. We play that. I absolutely love Similo. Which Similo packs did you get? Pictures is a good game, and I really do enjoy Cult Express.
So if you're a movie nerd, we do have a game called Describing Movies Badly. It's a card game. It is a party game where you have your team of people and you're trying to describe a movie
badly
based on the card that you have,
and you can't use certain important key terms.
You're not allowed to use some words, and you have to use some of the words that it gives you.
Yeah.
And it was fun because we played that at Mega Moose Con,
which is where we bought it.
And it was pretty fun, and we did pretty well as far as movies go. So number 1 is a greenhouse. I can definitely use that.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is a settler, which you kind of blocked me on that one there.
And do nothing.
You kind of did.
I did. Place I splurged on at Origins. Brazilian steakhouse is $50 per person. The meats just keep on coming. Get the meat sweats. Remember how much I ate there. Ooh, that sounds good though.
Ooh, that's a good settler. That almost matches the icon that's already there. And I guess I'll
Greenhouse?
Yeah, I have to do the greenhouse, but I'm debating whether to do it here. I think I'm going to do it here. Do the greenhouse here. I'm not going to score anything for it.
Yeah, but you score for your foot.
But I've already got points in my greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to score some for the settlers. So that's going to be 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1x there.
Am
And that's
rolling this turn?
Yes. Did you just roll?
I don't remember.
Or did I just roll?
How many dice did you take?
Oh, you took 2. So that means...
This is my roll. Whoops.
Yes, it is your roll.
1. Okay. At conventions, I really don't eat a lot. So we never go to any of those types of places. We normally just pick up a burger or fries or something somewhere because I'm so tired.
Yeah, Tennessee Game Day, I drove to McDonald's basically and picked up burgers and fries. I don't like leaving conventions. Like, I really
I'm there
don't.
well, now they have DoorDash everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't even have to leave. There's a bunch of ones. There's a bunch of greenhouses.
I know which convention was it where they had the rack of sandwiches that they brought out?
That's Tennessee Game Day, which is
Tennessee,
next month.
yeah. So Tennessee Game Day was really nice. They had, I believe, the coffee truck outside.
No, that was Mega Moose.
That was Mega Moose?
Yep.
But they did have a rack of sandwiches and some fruit and some other thing that you put in a bag and just pay like $5 for. And it wasn't bad at all. It was pretty good.
Weary Warlord says, I've never been to one. I feel like an imposter. There are always local cons around you. Even when we lived in Virginia, we didn't think that there were, but there was, apparently. Late Night Slice. Oh, yes. I love, like, pigging out in a hotel and eating pizza.
Oh, that reminds me of the pizza we had at
the beach.
At Tennessee Game Day, the 28-inch pizza that we got.
You're in Denmark. Oh, that's very true. Alright, I drew a die. I drafted a die. You need to draft 1 or 2.
I need to draft 2. So there's a Dust Devil.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 5.
Just know that I'm drawing first because
4.
it's my player turn.
Okay. What can
I hope to go to Essen someday. I would love to go to Essen.
So there's 2 feats. I can probably do something with that if I play it right.
What do you mean there's 2 feats?
I mean, 2 greenhouses.
Yeah. If you take them right now, then you have them.
If I take them right now, then I may be able to work something out here.
Mm-hmm. You're literally drafting 2 dice, so if you want them, take them.
I know. I'm trying to figure out which ones I want, though. Okay, so I'll take 1 of the greenhouse die, and then I need a twirly devil thing, so I'm going to go ahead and take that.
Alright, and then I'm taking that.
God, so awesome.
Oh, that sounds so cool. I love hearing about conventions in different places because it's not like how it is here. Alright, so I'm drawing 2 houses.
Maybe one day we'll get to Denmark. I'd like to go to either Norway or Denmark or anywhere really around that area. I've always liked the history that goes with that area, so I'd like to go there sometime.
Well, I would like to go to Germany, specifically Nuremberg, because I have family from there. That's what I did.
The 2 houses?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna score 1 point for the house and nothing for any other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta remember that I have these things.
This is an old joke, Mayor.
Oh no, Mayor.
Okay, so I've got a greenhouse and a twirly devil thing, which I'm going to do right here. So, do my greenhouse. And then a twirly devil thing. 1 point.
This one just threw up. He didn't even try.
So 1 point for
mine
the
have gotten
greenhouse.
Significantly better because it went from that to that to that.
And then I get a twirly devil point.
Mm-hmm.
Now I did cross off one of the stars, so I get one of these.
Mm-hmm.
So I can split my die and then draw both in different areas.
What did I do when I marked off a star?
You took oh, actually no, that's not it. That's how do we even use these?
Let's see.
Is that the meteor strike, or is that just putting an X anywhere?
So
abilities.
Yeah, when you mark the little thing, allows you to mark the lowest value on the score track. The meteors are which gets you to use those things.
Okay, good. So
I was like, what are you talking about?
I'll go ahead and use this because
I did it.
We haven't gotten a 6 yet.
Mm-mm.
So I just marked that.
That's exactly why I did that.
So
this is your roll.
So it is my roll.
No.
We're talking about the geographic area. Yeah, I know. Well, there's a 6. There's a whole bunch of 5s and 4s and 6s. Wow.
There's a whole bunch of 5s.
Yeah, so I get to choose first, so I'm going to take the 6. I just like the history of that area between Norway, Denmark, that whole just circle of Nordicness that used to be. I guess I will choose a 5. So I guess I will draw first. So I've got a rover and a twirly dude. Where can I use these that's gonna help me out?
We haven't had many rovers, so
yeah,
that is definitely an issue.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and draw the rover here.
I like how you draw so precisely, and then this happened for me.
It's fine. And then the twirly devil dude. Woo! So I score a point for the rover. Nothing for the other things.
But you get a meteor.
I do get a meteor, which I'm going to use. I guess I can use the 5th die if I want to.
Sorry.
Which is another twirly cyclone thing.
Allows you to use one of the 6 abilities, so you can split your dice to draw the icons on the map, take in another turn immediately. You can re-roll both of your die and take another turn. You can draw any one icon anywhere on the map. You can cross anywhere on the map. You can draw the icons shown on the remaining die, or you can mark 2 consecutive spaces on your lowest track.
And are these one-time use? Once per game use type deals? down here, or are they?
It's
You can use them whenever.
Let's see. You mark a permanent ability. Once you have shown your opponent that you have used it, you can use multiple permanent abilities each turn if you have more than one. Change the dice result.
Well, those are for permanent abilities. We're talking about the blue ones.
Oh, sorry. Wrong ones. For the first time, you can choose any. On layers, you choose one of the remainings. Yes. So once you use it, you lose it.
Use it or lose it. Once you use it, you lose it.
People haven't been in Denmark, haven't really lived. Wine fries with Danish. I'm not trying to pronounce that word because I'm bad.
Remoulade.
And I don't know what the other one is either because I'm terrible.
Remoulade. Remoulade.
I figured both were foods.
Is that pronounced Ablaskiver? Or Ablaskiver?
Yep. He's very good with that thing. I'm not good at English. Surprisingly good for sure. Yeah, he's definitely more into the history.
Yeah.
And the culture more than me.
So I read a lot of like.
Sometimes I do it just to piss them off because I'm going to say something wrong.
I've read a lot of the Poetic Edda, a lot of the Norse writings and stuff, and a lot of that language is used. Well, a lot of the stuff in that language is used in modern language from over there. So I do have some experience reading that stuff. I am gonna just go ahead and mark off 2 of my lowest.
Okay. Do you need to know which one that is? Okay.
This one, I got it. So that's this one and this one. All right, I'm on the board here. Look at that.
Okay. So you're rolling now? Yes. No.
No, I just rolled.
Yes, you did. I can't pronounce English words, so.
I read a lot about, the Nordic stories, the mythology, and stuff like that. I like mythology about just about anywhere in Europe, really. There's some really scary ones.
Now, see, I like lore, like, children's horror stories and things like that.
Nearly 10,000 people enter contests to get free food from Subway for life. Person chosen randomly must legally change their first name to Subway. No thanks.
I'll make a sandwich at home, thank you.
Yeah, I'll just make my own.
Alright, take.
I want a 5. I can take a 5.
And a 3?
And a 3, yeah, why not?
Okay. So I have a 1 and a 3. So I have a...
You have a greenhouse and a satellite.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I get? I got a twirly dust devil and a satellite. Apparently some disagreeable movements have begun using Nordic imagery, which sucks, but I do like the modern fascination with our culture. Yeah, I'm not sure which Nordic imagery you're talking about, but I do know like the Icelandic staves or the Vegvisir, like the compass, is one of those that are not truly Nordic, but it's commonly used as the Viking compass, which is not what it is. And I mean, I know that, but I still like the image of it and the meaning of that image. Let me see, 5. I know where to put this. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to get so many points. And then the 3 is the satellite, which I'll put right here.
Then he says, why did the Norsemen have to ruin it for everyone?
So I get 1, 2, 3 points in the Twirly Devils, and nothing for the other thing.
3 in twirlies.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. You see my little bell curve here. Rune, get it? Yeah, she says she does that too. She says it like that.
I don't speak well. I speak Southern. It all sounds the same. I'm rolling? You rolling?
I'm rolling. You just rolled. Right? Did you?
Yes.
I'm having trouble keeping track of who rolled and who didn't. But mainly because I'm talking in chat about chat and stuff. I keep rolling highs. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that.
Rovers. Maybe I'll actually get a 6 this time. Oh no.
How did the Vikings get rid of BO? They used their axe. Actually, the Norsemen were really clean. No, they believed that being clean was a good thing. It's like they were very neat about their hair, the way they had it. At least from what I've read and what I've heard from scholars and whatever people that. Oh my God! Why are you rushing me? This is important.
We know that your beard is fantastic.
No, I'm not talking about mine. I'm just saying that they were really. It was really important to keep themselves clean and proper, which is. I can do that. 6 is good. Gets used to. Yeah, a lot of the nasty stuff in history books was written by monks that basically demonize them. Yeah. Yep. As a matter of fact, all the writings about Norse mythology were written by either Christians or Nordic people that took Christianity.
That converted, yeah.
Yeah, that converted. So everything written about Norse mythology has had a influence of Christianity applied to it. So I
was honestly shocked when I found that out.
So it's really hard.
But then again, they have to get their feet in everything.
It really takes an eye to go, okay, this was, tweaked a little bit.
You want a 6 or a 1?
Okay, so 1 is a greenhouse. Or I could take another 6. Which would bring up that. I really need settlers, though, which is not going to happen. Tell you what, I'll take a greenhouse.
So we're only scoring for our lowest one? Is that what you were telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. This sucks. That's it. Everything's fine.
That's why I'm trying to balance it out. It's really hard.
You need some 2s then.
I do. So the greenhouse I'm going to place here. We can talk about that stuff all day long with me.
Yep.
And I'm going to place this guy here.
What you drawing? Oh, the rover.
The rover, which means I get to put a volcano in the middle. But first I'm going to score for the greenhouse. Huh?
Yes, that sounds terrible. Volcanoes sound bad.
And then I'm going to score... does it say how to score for the volcano? Like where to put the points in? Or is it just points for whatever's around it?
I think it was points for whatever was around it. I can check one more time though. I keep closing it because I'm like, I got this. Then you're like, what about this? Check for volcanoes. If you have created an isolated space, you draw a volcano in that isolated space. Score 1 point for each icon orthogonally adjacent to the volcano.
Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3 in the greenhouse, and then 1 more for the rover, right? 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1 more for the rover. Okay. Sweet. That's me.
Alright. If you draw last, your turn. It's your turn to roll. Pick a die. Oh no, never mind. Sorry. Alright, I have a 5 and a 6.
Okay. Twirly Devil
Vogue.
and...
Yep. So Twirly Devil is going to go here.
Imagine in 2,000 years some nerd dig up a Monopoly board because it was preserved under all the good ones, and they go, so this is the games enjoyed during the TikTok age.
No, we don't.
No. However, not to talk bad about Monopoly, but I mean, in the community, Monopoly isn't really a game that's called for to play, you know? Sort of like, it's sort of on the bad side of gaming.
Okay, I drew this.
Okay, so score it.
So I get 1, 2.
Yeah.
For the rover, right?
Yeah.
1, 2. And then this, I get 1, 2.
No, you keep going.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how that works?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
A lot of people, you go,
4.
let's play Monopoly. Like, oh, that's not really a game.
Okay, so I crossed out 2 of the asteroids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm going to put 2 on my lowest. Go ahead and do that for one of them.
There are some pretty good Monopoly games that they've made. Not the one where you build up with the actual buildings, because that was a hot mess.
Okay.
Woo!
I did the 2 on the lowest and then the 1 anywhere, and I'm pretty evened out now.
Okay. I have yet to be evened out. So it's your roll, because I rolled last.
Hello, Jamie. I know this is another, we're not supposed to be streaming day, but things happen. 1, 1.
Where are all the 2s at?
There's a 2. You choose them first. Oh, no,
Yes,
I'm choosing first.
You're choosing first. You don't really want a 2, though. You're looking for 1s and 4s.
I need 2, 3, 4s. Oh, that's okay.
You may or may not have been asleep on the couch at the store.
Were you snoring?
You've always...
Because Mayor Canada said he heard you at Gen Con. No. What do I want?
That couch is very comfortable. I
yeah,
nearly
it
fell
needs to
asleep
go
on
back
it.
together because it's comfortable. Patrick.
Last time I sat down on it, I nearly lay down on it and fell asleep.
Yeah, that's why we had to leave so abruptly the other day.
I was tired. What happens when you're up at...
I almost take the score.
I'll take a 2. And, I don't need another 1, but I'll take, well... So, the foot and the rover. Can I do anything with the foot and the rover? No, but I can. Okay.
Rover.
No, I got it. I'm gonna take the
Stop trying to take my die.
foot and the rover.
I guess I'm taking that 1. Do I draw first?
Any game is good if you enjoy it. Banter happens, but we are just silly geese laughing at one piece of cardboard because we prefer another.
That's very true.
Yeah, but I mean, do you know anybody that truly enjoys the original Monopoly?
Apparently,
like the
Time
base
Roller
game?
said if you play it correctly and you read the rules, it doesn't take days to play. But I don't know.
I've never really read the rules, so I don't know. It might be something.
The only Monopoly that I liked was Monopoly Junior that we got for the kids, and it was the Yokai Watch one.
You rolled it.
I rolled it, so I drawed it. Okay. Who reads rules? I don't read rules. You should have heard us fumble through the first part of this.
No, the rules for this game are not that difficult. It's just...
No. I just went dumb as soon as the camera came on.
Yeah, that's why I said for her to keep the rules on her phone so that way we can reference it. But, I mean, you can see we're not really going back to the rules. It's been an easy game so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel well, so I probably should have done this another way. So that's why I'm kind of all over today.
And
that's fine.
That nostalgia, I think, is why Monopoly has so many different Monopoly games out there. I mean, I've got Star Wars Monopoly as a collector's game. I never play it.
Okay, so I don't score anything for this one. Did I score 1, 2, 3 for that?
Yes.
I should have put that the opposite way. I'm a dumb.
I died laughing when I learned Uno was created by a man tired of house rules. And Uno has more house rules than any other game.
And there's so many different Unos now, too. It's crazy. I roll?
I still have to draw my stuff.
Oh, fine. I'll wait. Fine.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my settler thing here.
Settler of Catan?
No, my settler icon. There, I'm going to score...
Your settler of Mars.
Oh, actually, I have to draw my rover.
Oh, look, another volcano.
Look, another volcano. So 1 for my thing here. And rover scores nothing.
Nobody has ever read the Uno rules and ever followed them. I know.
Got another volcano here. So I'm going to score 1 for the rover.
Mm-hmm.
1 for the communications. And 2 for the Dust Devil whirly things, which gives me a power to use. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I can place a die, place it anywhere.
Let me make sure.
Place any icon anywhere.
I believe that's what it said. But let me make sure. Which one is it again?
The one with the question mark in the middle.
Draw the icon shown on the remaining die.
Okay, so that's a rover. No, that's the one with the 2 dice and the... I'm talking about the one with the grid.
Oh, sorry. Draw any one icon anywhere on the map.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do that one. So I'm cross that off. And...
Never met one person playing Uno with points. Yeah.
I'm going to draw a foot here. Which means I'm going to set off another volcano.
Really? You just keep playing?
So I'm going to score 1, 2 for the settlers. And then 2 for the greenhouse.
So yeah, it's like, I gotta go check on my brothers. They're making too much noise.
There we go.
Do I get to play now?
Look, I'm comboing stuff here. This is what happens in this game.
Is it my role?
I don't know. No, it's my roll. You rolled, right? I can't remember who rolled and who didn't. Okay.
So our son is joining a gaming club at school, and one of the first games on it was, oh, they're gonna play Uno and other games with people. And I'm like, one of these teachers teaching this game group goes to the game store. And I was like, I know you know more games than Uno.
I think they want to start them off easy, and then graduate.
It's gonna be more of a social thing, and then they're gonna play D&D and stuff too. So I'm just glad that he wants to sign up for something.
I mean, there's a lot of party games that they can play that are that are for kids. I need 3s and 4s.
There's a 4.
So I'll take a 4.
No.
You get to take 2, and then I'll take 1 of whatever. Okay, the only thing I can take is the 5. You go ahead. Am I drawing first?
You rolled, right?
Yeah.
If you roll, you pick first, you draw first.
Okay. So I've got a solar panel and a whirlwind.
How do you feel about abstract strategy? I'm okay with abstract strategy games. Jamie says we're gonna play Ticket to Ride London tomorrow. Ooh. We haven't played that one. We have Ticket to Ride New York and Europe. And I've played the original. We don't own the original, right? No.
No. Okay, well this...
Were you supposed to stream today, Jamie, and you fell asleep?
It sounds like something they would do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some buses. Yeah. Oh, Jamie, I have to show you something while he's taking his turn.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do this right. I don't know if I'm actually... Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Jamie, look at my ears.
So the 4 is gonna go here, so that's gonna be the grid.
I'm ready for the Lurkana party next Friday.
And then 5.
I know, I think you.
Whirlwind.
I'm gonna interrupt the stream. Look at it.
1. Alright, so I did another volcano.
One of my favorite games is Yahtzee, and I will play Yahtzee on BGA all the time. And Can't Stop. That's another, like, super simple game I play and don't think about it. And Martian Dice. Weird Warlord says, my brother loved to play Shobu and... How do you say that one? I know what the game is.
Onitama?
Yeah, Onitama. I used to play chess and Go. I like chess too. I feel dumb when it comes to Go. Oh, Jamie, you're not dumb. I do love Can't Stop. I know, it's so good. Alright, I gotta draw 2 feet.
I haven't played Onitama, but I've watched it played.
I draw a foot here. 1, 2, 3.
What's the name of that game with you place the tiles down? Suro?
Yep. I know exactly what you were trying to say.
Suro was definitely one of those abstract games that I would have never played. I would have never played it. Because, I mean, I didn't know what it was. It just looked abstract. I would have never played it. And then when we did play it, we demoed it at the store. And I was like, wow, this is really good.
Okay, so I place this. So I get 1 foot and then 2 more feet. So 3 feet total.
So you got 1 foot, yes. And then 2, yep.
So 3 total feet. 1, 2, 3. I got a star. What's the star made again?
You
lowest.
You place an X in one of your lowest categories. You know, I know you have it in your library because that's where we played it.
No, I think she's talking about.
In your library, yeah.
Never won in a digital one. Never lost in a real life dice game. Drew doesn't like dice games.
I cannot. Yeah.
Don't say you cannot stand dice games. There are dice in this game.
No, I wasn't gonna say I can't stand dice games because I have a lot of dice games that I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yes, but he sucks at them.
I'm really bad at rolling dice.
Is it my turn to
when it needs to be rolled? I think I rolled, yeah. Like, for instance, Mansions of Madness. Absolutely love that game. However, I hate rolling dice for any of the skill checks or anything at all in that game. I like when other people do it, but when it comes down to me having to roll dice, I'm just so scared. I'm just like, I don't like this. I hate it.
Yes.
Oh, totally, yeah.
He's got that dice curse. You stick around long enough, you'll know.
Yeah, he's got that dice curse and I have it. Only because of Cthulhu here. You guys can't see him because he's hanging out with your phone, but...
Sometimes he's a phone case.
Cthulhu right here is what cursed me. Ever since you got that, I've had bad luck rolling dice.
He's perfect. I love him.
You rolled. You pick first.
Oh, I do.
You do. We have so many dice. Dice Throne. Dice Throne. I love the game, and I hate it at the same time. Because I'm constantly rolling dice, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing so good right now. And then I go to roll again, and it just ends up flopping on me.
Bleh. I think I want a 4. I chose a 4.
Chose a 4? Okay. So what I need some more 3s and 2s. There's no 3s, but I'll take a 2. I have a lot of 1s. I could do another 4.
I didn't think you were going to take the 2. Alright, now
well, my curve here is, my lowest right now is the satellites with a 3. What is your lowest for satellites?
Satellite with a 2.
Right, so at this point right now, I'm winning. Because your satellites are
poo-poo.
Released. So I have to sort of...
Right.
Lords of Vegas? No. I've watched it played, though.
Is that the one we played with Timey?
Yeah. Time Roller, who is another streamer that we love, I believe played Lords of Vegas. Or was it a different game?
I'm not sure now. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm questioning it. Time Roller, did you play that on stream? If he's still in there, I think he may be doing something else, but I could have sworn played it before. No. Not physically.
Okay. Look what I did.
But we do not own Lords of Vegas. No. What'd you do?
I did that.
Okay.
So I score 1, 2, 3, 4.
You just
no,
drew
1,
these.
2, 3. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
3 for number 1. 1, 2.
We got it on Kickstarter for getting it back in print, the new expansion, just because it's a classic I missed out on.
And then I get nothing for this.
Right.
But I get to put a volcano finally. Woo.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Because, I mean, I don't know if this is a
no, I already looked.
I mean, I you can totally do that. That's fine with me.
I'm just showing you for sure.
That's fine. You can do it. Go ahead. It says we're not playing with the outer border, which is fine. We will call that.
Yeah, see? Whoops.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you get 2 in the grid.
2 in the grid.
And 1 in the greenhouse.
Grid. Greenhouse. Okay.
We played a really good game that's out of print a couple of days ago. Oracles of Delphi.
Was it this past weekend?
Yeah, this past weekend. It was a couple of days ago.
Was it really?
Yeah. Played Oracles of Delphi, which is
yeah,
another dice rolling game, which scared me a little bit, but it was fun. I liked it.
My grandma's up to bed when that happens. Oh no.
Okay. I've got a settler and a solar panel.
I just stopped putting things back here.
Okay.
I did, it was this.
So where do I need more points in? I need
the grid, which was a 4, yeah. And a 1, yeah. Sorry. Because if you ever need to use the remaining die, I need to stop doing that.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put this. There's no real way to get more points for both. I'm running out of places to put the settler stuff, which I guess I'll. I hate to do this. Actually, I have a perfect place for that. So
I was gonna say, what about there?
Yeah.
Like there, then you put a volcano. Then you
Put
get
a volcano
more
right here.
Or there, yeah.
So I'll put the settler here. Boom, 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 boom. So that's one.
You gotta draw the other thing.
And the grid here. So I've got 1, 2 for the settler. And I did cross off a star.
Do the star first.
Yeah, I'm going to do the star first. Because this is not going to score me any points anyway.
Yeah.
So my lowest one is the satellite. Mm-hmm. And then I made a empty hole here. So I'm going to do a volcano. And score 1 more point for the grid, solar panel, the...
You just don't want to have grid.
Solar panel, rover. And tornado. Then twirly thing.
Yeah. I roll?
Well, I drew last, so I think I roll now.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So we backed a game that was on its second printing, Project L.
I was say we backed Canvas when it was on its second too.
Yeah, we backed Canvas. I don't know. We're still waiting on a couple of Kickstarters currently. One of them we know I'm never gonna get for sure. Robinson Crusoe Collector's Edition should be coming soon.
I can't wait to show Jamie and Patrick that game.
Because I think
they're
going into production probably this month, and hopefully we'll get them within the next couple of months.
One game I really want, but I have not asked for, is Planet Unknown because of the new expansion that just came out. My PlayStation turned on in the other room. I heard it and I was like, what was that?
Brother, I don't even remember what games I'm waiting on.
Well, I know one we're never going to get. So
yeah,
we're not talking about that.
Like I said, one for sure I know I'm never going to get, but you get to pick 2 dice.
Oh, right.
Project L, we're waiting on. The Canvas, the new expansion, we're waiting on. I got Lords of Ragnarok in. I have not even touched that one yet. I don't even know where it is.
What is it?
Lords of Ragnarok.
Oh yeah, it's somewhere.
Got that one in just recently. The Witcher Old World, which I absolutely love that game. We've played it maybe 1.5 times.
Jamie says, I want to restart Sleeping Gods. We're going to do that. I promise. We're going to. I chose my 2.
Chose your 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I'll go ahead and pick another. Oh, do I want the foot or do I want the greenhouse? I see what you're doing there.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I just chose 2 dice.
I'll go ahead and pick these 2. It's fine.
My big dream is one proper game of Twilight Imperium will never happen.
Oh boy.
Well, if you were local, we know some people that like it.
There are people.
So if you travel across the seas,
there's definitely people in our area that will play it, and they've played it for hours.
Yeah.
I will never play it. I cannot dedicate that much time.
I don't know.
Am I drawing first?
Yeah. So you
okay.
You roll.
I know what I'm. Yeah, I already know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw my 2 settlers right here.
Of course you are. How?
Huh?
Don't. I'm like, how?
Don't. So I drew these 2. So I'm gonna score 1, 2,
mm-hmm.
and then this one's just gonna score 1 for 3. So just 3.
3 total feet.
1.
Wouldn't be the
2,
first time Vikings go sail there. Oh.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, 2 and a 3. Foot and a satellite. Okay.
Speaking of, I do collect Norse themed games. So,
this is true.
yeah, so I've got a lot. Some I don't even play, just because I like having them. I think the worst one that we have, and I hate to say this, but Tiny Epic Vikings was probably the worst one that I've owned.
Alright, so I drew this here. So I get 1 point for the satellite.
No, Jamie, they don't have. Well, actually, some of them do. The
And
meeples have. The meeples have horns, not the characters on the game.
Okay, so I drew this here. So I get 1 for the satellite. And then for here,
you get 1, 2, 3 for the settlers.
3 beats. 1, 2,
yeah.
3.
The only game we have though with Vikings with horns on them is Champions of Midgard, but it's only the meeples that came with the deluxe.
The wrong edition.
Deluxe edition of the game, and it's only the meeples, and only because
they didn't do their research.
It's only because to distinguish the meeples as Viking meeples. Because if they didn't have horns, how would you know that they're part of that game? Honestly.
No.
You wouldn't be able to unless they screen printed, which actually would have been better.
Okay, I rolled, but I don't know if it was my turn to roll.
You drew last. So
yes.
Yeah.
So now I choose one of these dice. Okay.
Because that's how you know they are Vikings.
Clip it.
Quiet.
3. Alright, your turn.
You gotta stop that, Jamie, because you know what that does. I'm gonna pick 2.
Mm-hmm.
I better do that.
She said you said it.
I didn't say anything.
Go back and clip it. How else you gonna know it's Viking state has horns?
No.
That's what you said.
Because that's what the image that people have about Vikings is the helmets with the horns on it.
Jamie says she can't wait till it's your birthday and she wears a horned helmet.
Oh.
Believe me and her were looking at horned hats.
That is the
We're not gonna do it though.
That is the common image that people have grown up with, is the Norse raiders with the horned helmets and stuff. Okay, fine. But that's the only way you're gonna have that on a meeple to go, okay, this goes with Champions of Midgard or whatever else.
No, you just keep your things in your box and then you don't have to know.
I'm just saying that's the only way to distinguish that those meeples are for that game. Otherwise, how would you have done it without screen printing those meeples?
Alright, I drew this. So, we're just going to start with this one. We have 1, 2.
Yeah.
So 2 for the rover.
And 2 for the satellites.
1, 2. Right.
Yeah.
Satellite is square. Okay.
Oh.
No.
Whatever.
We're not going to do it.
Whatever.
It's not happening. Your birthday party is next weekend.
I gotta figure out where to put this thing. I have a satellite and a rover. So the only place I can put a satellite to score points is going to be here. Nowhere else is there a satellite. So it's going to effectively block out the satellites.
I like it. That'd be so funny. I'll let you read it after.
Do I want to, though?
It ain't from Jamie.
Alright, so score
1, 2.
1, 2 for
3.
the satellite. No, I drew right here.
Oh, right, sorry.
1, 2 for the satellites. And nothing for this rover.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The satellites are still my lowest scoring.
I have 4 that are my lowest.
Oh.
This is your rule.
Well, we'll have to read on how that scoring goes because it is nearing the end.
You have to read the chat first.
Imagine you're walking along the coast to see this random Viking ship with a scrawny Viking kid at the bow, holding up a Twilight Imperium box. Come to settle my galactic civilization. I can see it in my brain. What is with all these high numbers?
Because you rolled?
Because I rolled, yeah. I roll high numbers when I don't need them.
There you go.
Okay, I definitely will go for a 1. Oh, okay. Oh, dude, do I want that? I'll take the 4. I don't feel like we're ever gonna get to the to the passive bonuses. I don't know how we could possibly get there.
And then, like, you can't draft that die ever again?
I mean, you can. You just don't do anything with it, I guess. You still have to draw it in there.
That's so good, Jane. Jamie sent me a picture. I can't
She
show you,
did.
though.
She would.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
You want to see Drew rage quit real quick? Hang on. Let me show her.
Alright, so I've got a greenhouse and a solar panel.
Hey, Drew.
Oh my god. That is so stupid.
I win.
Okay. I don't know where to put this where it's going to make any difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the greenhouse here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what just happened there. I drew 2 plants in there. And the solar panel right here.
Of course you would.
So I'm going to score 1 for the greenhouse. Nothing for the solar panel, but I do create a volcano in the middle.
How does that happen?
Don't keep sending pictures like that. That's what happens. So I get
2 rovers.
2 rovers.
A greenhouse.
A greenhouse.
And thing. Solar panel. Yeah.
So, alright, so that gives me a power.
Oh, no.
To use here. I honestly don't know what to do here. What is that? The 2? So that's a foot.
Well, remember, you can... One of them you can just, like, take your turn again, basically.
Yeah, if I re-roll them, I can take my turn again?
I'm getting ready to tell you.
Like there would be at least one board gamer that is like, get that cardboard further from the edge of that ship.
Yeah. You better come in with it sleeved. Alright, which one are you asking about?
The re-roll.
You may re-roll one of your die or both. So that's not one that you get.
That's not going to help.
No.
If I split them, I can do that.
Oh wait, hang on a second. Which one? Which one did you show me before?
The two dice.
Oh, sorry. That is you take another turn.
So re-roll one or both.
Yeah, I was looking at this.
I'll go ahead and re-roll both. Why not? Let's just leave it to chance here, and a 6 and a 5.
There's your high numbers.
There's my high numbers. So that's a whirlwind and a rover.
I'm so far away from any of them.
Where do I need it more, though? I don't know. I really don't know where to put this.
A game box exposed to the elements on a ship at sea? That's a Reddit thread waiting to happen.
So just 1 point for the rover.
I'm pretty sure you've won this game. Is it? I mean, you drew last, so my roll.
Did I roll for this one? Because I picked. So I didn't draw first though. You drew first.
Okay.
And I drew second. And that's why I just did this.
Okay. Which
I should cross out.
So I roll?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty protective of my stuff. Well, I mean our stuff.
I get really weird when people are like, "Oh, let's play board games and eat pizza or like snacks," because then I like when Arthur was down here, I was like, "Oh, we just ordered pizza and we just pulled out this board game and I was gonna sit here and not play."
I know, but I was pretty careful when it came to.
I mean, I was too.
To
but
eating,
like,
and I made sure my hands were completely dry from any of that grease and stuff. Before I even started doing it, and I was playing with one hand that I wasn't using to eat. So, I do get paranoid with that stuff too. And I remember when we used to play board games. We used to do the board game nights at our house way back in the day.
Yeah, like when we did board game nights in Virginia, we would eat first and then we would play board games. Like I would always cook something or we would order pizza or something.
Yeah.
And then we would play.
And I was also really protective when people were drinking around the stuff on the table. I was constantly in a panic.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can get a group that
is respectful
about your stuff, and yeah, accidents happen.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything about it. And if you're that worried about accidents happening, then don't necessarily have that one game out. Have something that you can easily replace if you need to. Or if there is a game that you are very protective of that you want to play, make sure you let everyone know the rules before you start playing the game. Like, no drinks on the table, no anything. We're going to play this, and if you want to drink, you can go outside on the patio somewhere.
Then I do a volcano.
Well, we're not that protective, though. You know, in the end, it's all
Paper
just
and plastic.
paper, plastic, cardboard. I mean...
Alright, so I get 2 rovers.
You ever bring out like a collector's piece? Just say no drinking? Yep. I don't think we did. I don't think we've had to do that.
No.
In any of our game nights.
Yeah, most of the people that we play with are gamers and are that way. Alright. What?
You left the hole open.
Oh, I get another hole?
You get to fill the hole.
I just did one.
Well, see, you comboed it. Keep filling those holes.
Alright, so now I get house.
Solar grid and...
Oh crap, I gave myself a house. I didn't...
What'd you do?
I didn't do the right one. I need to make this one go away. Sorry. Okay, I need to do this one, which gives me a star. Okay. Okay, I did that one. I gotta do this one. And then the solar grid. Okay. But then I got the star, which means I have to do one of these things.
No, the star
is the lowest.
You cross
one.
off. Yeah.
Oh, which is that one? Alright, I just gotta remember I have to do this one.
Okay.
Roll.
Okay.
Bleh.
I know we've talked about it before, but there used to be this ad that would run, at least on Facebook, way back when, where it was this spray that you sprayed your board game with.
Oh, I remember that.
And it made it waterproof. I never ever went for it. And I don't know anyone who has, but I thought it was the stupidest thing in the world to spray your board game with a chemical that you don't know exactly what it is.
Sometimes we have to be careful. We don't become those guys that have a toy from 1945 that was never taken out of the box, because imagine if someone had fun using that toy.
Right. Take 4. You pick 2. Hey, let's not make fun of stuff being in boxes. I've got plenty of stuff in boxes that I'll never play with.
This is true.
I've got a whole bunch of Funko Pops. I've got a whole bunch of stuff from loot crates that I've never taken out of the box. All of my board games are out of plastic.
No.
Which one? Oh, we have one that's not.
King of Tokyo Dark Edition.
Yeah. I don't know why we keep it in plastic.
Because you told me not to open it.
I didn't mean not to open it. We were not going to play it.
You told me not to even look at it.
Don't even look at it.
Blindfold myself when I packed it when we moved.
Don't ever look at it.
I was saying to the defense of Funko, how do you play with Funkos? Yeah, exactly.
They're dolls.
Ooh, collectible.
They're toys. They're
a child's plaything. I guess my turn to draw first.
Yes. I mean, Funko Pop has those board games that are they're pretty neat.
Not toys, they're figures.
They're toys. They're toys. Most of these board games are toys. Mm-hmm. They all are in the toy category if you go to Walmart.
This is true.
Even on Amazon, they're considered toys. But man, they're expensive toys.
This is also true.
And I think that's why people are so protective over them.
Some people are not, though. Okay.
Well, they have a different mindset. Really, they're carefree, and that's the way to be, really, when it comes to these. Because if you're too strict on these board games, then no one's ever going to want to play with you.
So I get 1 point for that, which I made sure I marked the correct one.
Okay.
Time. And then I get 1 point for foots.
1 point for foots.
Okay.
I've got a.
Just want you to know we're running out of space. This game is ending quick.
I've got a settler and a solar panel. So
it's interesting. Like the Funko Pop games, when Unmatched first came out, I was like, this is Funko Pop verse, whatever the heck it's called, with miniatures instead of Funko people.
No, they're two different games.
No.
Yeah, Funko does not use
Cards? Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It uses little power discs that when you use them, they cool down. They have...
I think some of them have cards, don't they?
Some of them do have cards that give them an extra ability or something. But there's no actual
But Unmatched
card
is like, not deck building, but you have a deck of cards. I understand. But when it first came out, I was like, this seems familiar.
It's familiar as far as a 1-versus-1 game goes where you're fighting another person.
Yeah.
Also, Funko Pop does have an objective-based gameplay as well. So you can play, player versus player, or you can play Capture the Flag, which is pretty fun as far as that goes.
Unmatched is really fun. We don't have a lot of them, but our local game store does, and we have played quite a few.
We've got...
we have the Jurassic Park ones.
The Jurassic Park ones, which is fantastic, by the way, if you ever get any of them. That giant T-Rex that comes with the Jurassic Park.
Yeah, we have both of the Jurassic Park ones, and we have Little Red and Beowulf. That's all the Unmatched we have, right?
Beowulf and Little Red and the Jurassic Park ones, yeah.
Yeah. But we've played a few of the other ones.
Alright, so I'm going to put my foots... Put my foots right here. And my solar panel right here. I really like the Unmatched games.
I didn't say I didn't like them. I said it just reminded me.
1, 2 for the feet.
The feet.
And nothing for the solar panel. It's just, I think we were very confused at the rules at some point where we played a couple of the first games wrong. But we demoed it with the people at our game store. We played the Cobble and Fog one, I believe.
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed a lot. And the movement rules were a little off for us when we played it together. But other than that, why is this curling up? You see that?
Says we're touching it. I heard about an Unmatched tabletop simulator mod, I think, had the iceberg from talking to his character, or maybe that was Villainous. Oh, that would be hilarious. Villainous would be Disney, so I don't think it was. Villainous. Unmatched, probably, because I mean, a sim mod could be anything. Jamie likes Unmatched, yeah.
Jamie likes Unmatched. Which one, Jamie, do you like playing?
Jamie likes Vikings with horns.
I wanted to really love the Beowulf and Little Red one, but Little Red is so overpowered. And Beowulf has him and Wiglaf. I think that's his name. And he doesn't do anything. He's a sponge that's not really a sponge. That's all he does. And you're really left with just Beowulf.
Jamie says, I think Funko made the Disney Haunted Mansion game. Yeah. It's cute, but the pop games are not good. Yeah. I do like some of the Funko games now. Funko Pop games now.
You haven't played the T-Rex one? Girlfriend?
You want to check it out?
Yes. I really don't know what
we only have this area to play in, so.
Okay, but I'm looking at your scoring here. Your lowest scoring right now is
this one and this one.
Yeah, but for me, it's not. Actually, I'm not in a bad position. Yours at 7. I'm at 8. Okay.
But you have to be able to draw something, so you have to get something that matches.
So I'm gonna probably take, what is this one? 3? There's no 3.
There's no 3.
There's no 3. So I'll take a 1. Okay.
Hey, Bobby,
What was that?
there? Come here. Were you doing a big scratch? Oh, you stupid head.
Did you scratch yourself?
Did you do a big scratch? Oh, you want a big treat? Up? Oh, you want to up? Come here. You want to come see people? Come up here for treats.
Which one should I take? The 2 or the 4?
You'd like this one and this one.
Which one? The 2 or the 4? Which one? Lick which one? 2? Got it.
You board game dog? Oh yes, you are. You're such a good boy. Don't sniff them, Mike. They can hear you sniff. No, they're my ears. You get off them. They're not for you. Leon doesn't wear Mickey ears. Leon
treats.
can't go to Lorcana party. No, he cannot. Is it my turn?
You got into Smash Up? I like Smash Up. Smash Up is a really good game.
Well, they just came out with a new expansion, too. Jamie says, hi, Leon. Yeah, because you're a good boy.
I mean, Unmatched, we really like the game, and we don't necessarily have to get all of them. There are 2-player packs, and then there's the main base games with the 4 characters in it. So Cobble and Fog has 4 characters. The original base game has 4 characters. And then the rest are just 2-character games. There is a Marvel Unmatched coming out. There's a few actually out already, I think. With what?
Brain and Bronze?
Brain and Bronze, I believe, is one of them. There's the one with Squirrel Girl and some other ones.
If Dad takes his turn, then we can go get Chinese food.
I'm doing it. He chose 1 and 2, so I have to figure out where to put 1 and 2.
Weary Warlord says, "Oh, sniffles." Yeah, you were probably sniffling in the mic because you big sniff. Yeah.
I'm not going to score anything for this. There's none of these icons on here. Thanks, Leon.
Are you able to place that there?
Why not?
I thought it had to match one of the existing icons.
It doesn't.
Since when?
Since it's not in the rules.
What?
You don't have to match icons. You want to match them.
I thought you had to play like dominoes.
No, I said that's how placement is. It's not a game about dominoes. Just placement. Because there's actually no place for me to place these. So I get no points for any of that.
Okay. I thought you had to. I have a 5 and a 5. So, tornado.
You're a cat household that can sell for doggo schniffles? Well, sometimes, not really much recently, but he used to bark a lot.
That's what we have
when we had the window, bear, which is the window, and you could see everything outside. And every so often when we would stream, there would be someone walking down the street and he'll go just crazy barking, and that would scare the crap out of us. Well, me mostly. Yeah. So now he doesn't do much as far as the barking goes. Sometimes you'll get a stream where he'll hear something outside and start barking and scare the crap out of me.
End of game. The game ends when there are fewer than 4 empty squares on the sheet at the end of the round, which is now. Okay. Determine the lowest value icon of both players. This icon is the player's score. The player with the highest scoring, lowest scored icon wins. I like how they put that. In other words, the player whose lowest scored icon is the highest number of scores is the winner. In the case of a tie, use the next lowest as the tiebreaker, and so on and so forth.
Okay, so
my lowest is 7.
My lowest is also 7. I mean 6.
What?
6.
Why?
What do you mean why?
I don't know.
Why did you say why?
I'm like, why? That's really your lowest?
Yeah.
6 and not 7?
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
So we're scoring for the satellites, which means you're going to win anyway.
But I have more in the satellites.
Exactly. You have 1 more in the satellite, right? Or you have 2 more in the satellite than me.
Yeah.
Right. So since the satellite was the lowest for both of us.
Okay, I get it.
I've only got 6 points in my satellites. You've got 8.
Yeah.
So you win.
I thought you were going to win because you had the lowest score. I missed.
No, the highest of the lowest.
The highest of the lowest. I literally just read it and was like, what?
Yeah, so I tried. I don't know where I went. You went even on.
I really tried.
Yeah, but it worked out for you. I have this giant bell curve right here. See how it went?
Please don't draw it on there. I'm going to take a photo of it, please. Thank you.
So I went, woo, and then we dipped way back down and then back up. So you kind of kept it even, and it worked out for you. For me, not so much. So this game is Pioneers on Mars by Pioneers of Fun, and it's going to be live on Kickstarter September 1st. That's when the scheduled Kickstarter should go live. I'll go ahead and get Moobot to throw up the link to go check it out. It is a pre-launch page that you're going to be going to. Oh, thanks, Moobot.
How do you feel about the Dune movie? Oh, I like it.
Dune movie? Which one? The old ones or the new ones?
I'm gonna assume the new, but I could be wrong.
The new ones were I mean, I don't know. I can't say much. One. I fell asleep watching the new one.
I know.
But then again, I'm like 90 years old, so
he's like ancient.
So yeah,
I was like dying in pain last night. He's like, "Oh, good night." I'm like, "Excuse me, I'm dying though." You're like, "Yeah, but naps."
Yeah, I low key went to sleep while everyone was just hanging out. I was just like, "Yeah."
And then Leon, you started snoring, and Leon was like, "What you doing?" He woke up and he was just staring at you like, "What's that noise?"
What's that noise? So yeah, as far as the Dune movie goes, I couldn't tell you.
I heard the board game's good.
The board games are amazingly good.
One of them sucks, but one of them is good. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, the one with the it's a big board and it has the planet on it. I can't remember which.
I don't remember which is which.
Which is which.
But I know one's supposed to be good and one's supposed to be terrible.
Yeah. No, I'm closing them. They're no more.
But as far as this game goes, it is a neat little 2-player roll and write with dice drafting. And as you can see, she thought she was going to be losing this game, and she came out on top winning.
So I go me.
So there is a channel point
Whoa, my ears.
For a win for her. So,
Bravo. Oh, my wind dance. Are you ready? Because here it comes. Oh, I can do it. That's my win.
here you go. There's your wind dance.
I like my wind dance. Jamie, did you see it? Jamie's probably like, oh God.
You haven't seen it. That's the first time you saw it, right?
Yeah, that's the first time I saw it.
Yeah. The first time that you guys have seen it.
Did you see me? Did you see my dance? I did the dance.
The dog's looking at you like, what?
He's like, that's my favorite episode. Look, I'm the biggest kid ever. Our kids are teenagers now, but oh, thank you, Kelly. But me and the dog watch Bluey and other cartoons. Don't you pretend like you don't watch it.
Yeah, that was the first time that victory thing was played.
Yes. Kelly says I'm like adorable in my ears. I keep meaning to watch. Kelly, it's so good.
And there he's looking out the window.
You want to come see? Come here. Come here.
Come see friends.
You want to come see friends? Oh, yeah, they got treats. Treat friends. Look.
You saying it sounded like a burn?
No. No. It wasn't my first win. It was my first time seeing the winds. Stop sniffing. The windscreen that we just did. Hi.
Yeah.
I win all the time.
She wins quite often. I mean, I think it's even between the two of us.
No.
No? I mean, okay, I guess
I was telling him no.
Oh.
No.
I mean, I can say I can see how you win more than I do. But winning doesn't matter to me. I'm not one of those that gets.
I'm winning Chinese food.
We are both winning as far as what we're gonna eat tonight.
Yep. So we are wrapping it up. And are we streaming Friday? We don't have anything planned.
We don't have anything planned for Friday, but we can play something. We've got a whole bunch of games that we have not played on stream yet. Evergreen is one. Lands. Oh, that's.
We can't do that one.
Can't do that one yet. I almost said it.
Lands of the Mesozoic. I posted it on our Instagram,
which is
you want
actually
to see it.
A really cool game.
But it's fantastic.
It's a really good game. If you like games like Earth.
I made what? Yeah. What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like a mixture of Earth and Wingspan.
Like dinosaurs.
Just had a baby and it came out as a dinosaur.
We also played, or I played The Girl Who Made the Stars last weekend.
Right, that was interesting.
Solani, we still need to play.
I mean, there's a crap ton of games that we have yet to play on stream. During the winter time, we'll probably be streaming a lot more.
We'll see about that. Because our kid is doing a D&D group after school thing, so.
Oh, well, I mean, I think we stream maybe once a week now. We don't really stream that much anymore.
Well, that's why I said, are we streaming Friday? Because normally we do Mondays and Fridays. Wednesday is not normally our day.
We can stream a Friday game. I don't mind streaming a Friday game. It really depends on what you want to play.
We played Starry Night Sky on stream already, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like can work. All right, Kelly, you do that. We could do Evergreen.
Yeah, Evergreen's a good game. So Evergreen is a game by Horrible Guild.
Yeah.
The same designer who. What? No, I'm just talking about the designer of Evergreen. It's the same person that designed Photosynthesis.
What?
It's the same designer.
Is it really?
Yes.
No, I was just talking about Horrible Guild. They do something.
Oh, Horrible Guild. Yeah, they do. They've got a bunch of games. Like Similo is their more famous one.
I love Similo.
It's
back online, by the way.
Ooh. Yeah, so the same designer that did Photosynthesis is
Just did another game by a different company.
Evergreen. I think Evergreen's a bit more puzzly.
I like Evergreen more than Photosynthesis because I know how to score it.
And it's a bit easier to play Evergreen than Photosynthesis. But I like Photosynthesis very well. I just can't say the name of the game. Photosynthesis.
I'm going to say Crab Ragoon.
Crab Rangoon.
I'm hungry.
Always hungry.
I am. I'm hormonal and hungry. Terrible H's.
Alright, so we're gonna...
Why, Jamie? I'm hungry.
We're gonna bounce out of here, and we may see you on Friday.
We will see you on Friday with Evergreen.
We will see you on Friday playing Evergreen.
As long as our internet stays.
Yes, as long as the internet stays.
Yes.
Good point. So hopefully you really enjoyed watching us play this game.
This is really fun.
It was a fun game.
I would probably try it solo.
Yeah. I don't think we have the rules solo.
Yeah, I do.
You have the solo rules? Mm-hmm. Cool. So yeah, try it out solo. Take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Do all of that. And we'll see you guys on Friday. Thank you and good night.